Hi everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, I'll just quickly hold it up. Entertainment only. A few people have asked why us readers do that. It's because, for legal reasons, we're not dealing in scientific facts. So therefore, we have to declare entertainment only on our videos. And I know a few news outlets that probably should have that big announcement before their broadcasting as well. Okay, what do I want to have a look at today? Again, a lot's happening. First up, I won't be on tomorrow unless something really urgent happens. I'm joining I'm bringing in a very small team, cleaning team, and I'm going to join them, and we are going to give the house a very deep autumn clean tomorrow. So busy, busy, busy day. Cupboards in the fridge, in the oven, you know it, right down to its bare bones clean. Just because after having 4 months away, and then trying to catch up, but with what's so much that's happening at the moment, just feel like I'm just incrementally falling behind. So yeah, getting a cleaning team in tomorrow, just to really give it a good what for and get me back up on even keel. Okay, what have we got that's happening? Well, Felon 45 in his usual pathetic pettiness has signed an order to cancel the Washington-based international law company, removed their security clearance, the ones that helped Jack Smith in his personal life in regards to the attacks from Felon 45. So yeah, in his usual I am such a child, I bully manner, he has uh, basically international law firm, but removed their security clearance. This is a firm that's done a lot of work for Congress reps, etc., over the years. Speaking of reps, has anyone seen the video of the cabinet meeting with um, F. Elon? I haven't quite, still on the muskrat with that, so I'm just going to call him Muskrat, and I do apologise because Muskrat's cute, but he's anyhow. The cabinet meeting where Muskrat got up and with his usual black outfit, there was a side-on view in the video. I watched it for 2 minutes and something mark, where he looked like a very old Arnold Schwarzenegger on a really bad day. So life has not been kind to Muskrat. But it then panned across the cabinet ministers or the cabinet reps, and there was very much across the room, what the F is he doing here? And then it landed on Felon 45, and boy, did he look like a whipped dog. He had that, that Helsinki look about him. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. Also, really interesting video put out on Felon 45's Untruth Social and his Twitter account, etc. AI video that he actually posted that had him and Netanyahu shirtless, sunbaking, sharing a cocktail in the Gaza Strip. It's like, what? Yeah, really, really weird. And in other news at this neck of the woods, Australia in its northern climes has got 4 cyclones happening at the moment. A couple are degrading and a couple are building, but that's really unusual for this time of year, as Mother Earth is desperately trying to rebalance herself after yet another record hot year. And up on the Gold Coast, speaking of up in the northern climes, a missile has washed up on a Gold Coast beach, a very, very, very large missile. The Chinese are currently got a couple of warships in international waters, so, it's not a lot we can do about it. But in between Australia and New Zealand in the Tasman Sea, doing some live firing exercises. Now, I felt very strongly there was a submarine there as well, and I do feel that this missile washing up may have come from the submarine. So, considering it must have washed from, well, I wouldn't have thought it would wash from international waters because it goes down to a big trench just offshore of Australia there. Anyhow, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading using the Golden Universal Tarot is the US budget as I flick my page over. There has been a motion passed, so passing the House. There's not a lot of details aside from this. They've said they're going to attack the department that looks after Medicaid. Now, for those that didn't get my the uppity remark I made early the other day, Medicaid, yes, it was brought in, I believe, by Lyndon Johnson in the 1970s, but it was significantly expanded and then comes under currently the Affordable Care Act, which is aka Obamacare. So that was my bleep bleep on that reading the other day. They are signalling very strongly that there are going to be cuts to Medicaid, as the boys said the other day. So what's happened is that the Republicans, Johnson, he's come out with such a win. Doing, it's the start of the oh, what did he call it? Let me have a quick look. He came out of the meeting and no, I can't. I haven't got it up there. He came out of the meeting and said something along the lines as it's the start of coming back together, unification, etc. So what they're looking at is $4.5 trillion in tax cuts. So basically continuing and expanding on the uber wealthy tax cuts that were brought in by Felon 45 in 2017 that was due to expire. I mean, when you're making how many $1 million an hour, surely you could afford to pay a bit of tax, but no, apparently not. So 4.5 trillion in tax cuts combined with 2 trillion in spending cuts. So the tax cuts for the uber wealthy, and you can guarantee the spending cuts will be for those that are most vulnerable. It passed the House at 217 to 215, so again, barely passed. There was one Republican that voted with the Democrats. I didn't get his name or her name, I do apologise. But there were 3 that were holdouts and were not going to pass it until they talked with Felon 45. Now, I want you, if they are in your district, even if they're not in their district, they don't need to know that you're not in their district. I want you to hammer Ohio's Davidson and I think it was Spats and Tennessee's Burhett. Can't even read my own writing. Burhettt. I may have got that wrong. You guys know who I'm talking about. You can Google Tennessee House reps and you'll see them there. I would love you. Emails, phone calls, whatever it takes. Speaking of which, aren't the town halls fabulous? So I want to have a look about how the budget's going to go. It has to go to Congress now. Senate. Senate is a different kettle of fish. Senate tends to be more, if I say moderate, cringy, more moderate Republicans, older Republicans, not these Taylor Greens and Jordans and Boebert type Republicans. They may also be Republicans that are not quite so worried about their income. Okay, but I want to have a look. How's the budget going to go? I think needs to pass by the 14th of March. Show me the US Republican budget going to the Senate. Show me the US Republican budget going to the Senate. Show me the US Republican budget going to the Senate. Someone had a go at me about my oh, you don't shuffle on camera. Here, let me show you, show you me shuffling on camera. Show me the Republican budget going. That's a card that's fallen out. I don't know what it is. show me the Republican budget going to the Senate. What's the Senate going to do with the budget? I actually want it like that. Oh, okay, right. Yep, okay, thank you. Come on down. Get that light fixed. Do. Oh, deep breath. Right, page of wands. The plan being presented. So pages are about, they can be a young energy, or they can be a small energy, or they can be a fairly minor energy. So this is house energy. And wands are about plans. They can be passion, they can be messaging, communications, and careers. So this is very much okay. It's a minor plan being brought, or a yeah. I'm just going to say the plan being presented. Okay, the second signifier here is the celebration, the circles of support. I mean, Mikey Johnson came out and he was all rah, 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 aren't we wonderful? So this is the here and now energy. This is the energy going forward. Again, three, they managed to get 3 holdouts to flip. I want you to, if they're in your area, boy, oh boy, give them a what for. Cowardly, spineless critters that they, jellyfish or whatever you want to call them. So the 3 holdouts, Michael Johnson came out as if it was rah, 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 rah. Okay, we've got here at the foundation of the reading, the energy that it's stewing in at the moment is the 4 of Wands. It is the plan, it is being presented, it is being stewed upon. They might find it backfires on them, because this is often in other decks entrapped by the messaging. I don't know if I showed you the deck itself, the Golden Universal Tarot. So it's very much this is a harvesting in the foreground here. 2 women here harvesting, sitting in front of the big white house with this budget, with this message. It's not a celebration card. There's no celebration happening. It's more about a harvesting the messaging. Okay, and finding themselves entrapped by it. In the past, everything that was important, everything that was valuable, everything that was emotionally upright and good, the house is walking away from it in the past. They have walked away from it. They have walked away from what they could have done that was good, up and upright and upstanding. Yep, don't need any more explanation there. Hopefully they'll fall down that crevice. Sorry if I'm a bit cross about this. I am very cross about this. Crowning the reading, it's all about protecting money, protecting their money. It is my Homeland Security card as well, but no, this is polishing the money ball, nurturing the money in their lap. Again, how's it going to go? This is the card of this regime. Might not go very well for them. It might backfire badly on the house. So I did ask about how's it going to go in the Senate? It may be absolutely blown up and sent back to the house. Okay, externally, have another look. That's pretty much externally. I think it's going to get sent back to the house, and they're going to be told to have another look at it about what they're going to do with the money. And boy, oh boy, doesn't he look unhappy about it. It's about the money that is there available, that it can only go so far. I think it's going to get sent back to the house internally. It's going to, as Laurie from Way of Positive Change says, it's going to face plant big time. It's the swords, it's going to be stabbed in the back and face plant. Hopes and fears. We know who this is. Those that have found themselves through their own greed, power, addiction, whatever you like to call it, have found themselves tied to this devil energy. Ugh, the hopes and fears. There are those that are in this energy, and we fear those that are tied to this devil. The outcome, I think it might be rejected by the Senate. I hope so. Rejection, chaos on the movement forward, or just I'm going to say stalled. It's going to get stalled because these two sphinxes down here stopped. They're lying down. They're having a break. They're not coming together. They're not balancing the yin and yang. Oh, look at I can't say I've noticed it. Look at the expression on these sphinxes' faces. They are not happy. So very possibly the two houses are not going to come together. It's going to find itself stalled. Hidden secrets are going to be exposed. The hidden agenda. There's a harsh truth coming here. Harsh truth I think it's going to stop. I think it's going to be stopped because this budget is about putting money in the pockets of the wealthy who do not need it and discarding the vulnerable. Absolutely. And then we have a closure coming, a closure, some sort of agreement, end of a cycle, some sort of agreement where they can move on. We've then got the legislators, and we've got the King of Cups, the negotiator, the diplomat. We have new agreements, new partnerships, emotional new start, manifestation, to be able to bring everything to the table and full exposure. People will have to pick sides. There's going to be infighting, implosion, but the sword of truth is coming forward. They have to decide what side they want to take. Are they for the abundance of the US, or are they for Russia, the steel? Something unexpected coming forward about paper trails. Oh, it's all there. It's all there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I did read on this a while back. I can't remember what I got. I think I might have also got that time that it's going to stall in the Senate. Okay. What's going to happen? Everything feels like it's just reaching this climax. Secrets revealed, explosive destruction. Okay, is this, I'm just going to say, is a budget, okay, I'll put it another way. Is the budget Felon 45 wants? Is the budget that Felon 45 and or Musk want going to pass 10 of wands? It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be too burdensome. And as again, Laurie, I watched her last night, Way of Positive Change. She calls this the overreach card, where overreach and simply cannot bring it together. So, is so many great readers out there. So little time. I bet there's so many I haven't watched that I usually do, but it's just not enough hours in the day. Let's have a look. Will Felon 45's tight budget pass? Will he get what he wants in the budget, basically? Queen of Swords, slicing, dicing. This is more very much a harsh reality, a brutal truth. Queens are usually compassionate. Yeah, I started with slicing, dicing, but I'm not really feeling it. That's more the page. I think what it is because queens are usually internally compassionate, sort of truth being brought forward, a harsh reality, secrets being revealed, and chaos. There might be some legal action as well, but this is with the moon card. Got a couple of eclipses coming up in March. March, gosh, already on Saturday, I think it is. Goodness me, we went January, March. So I'm not quite sure where February went. But yeah, challenged by this long and tortuous path where secrets are revealed. Two pillars of wisdom here, but it's also about chaos and lunacy as well. The star of hope and healing, the best of democracy and bringing forth balance is at the foundation. In the past, not liking what's on offer. So I'm asking, is Trump's budget going to get passed? I don't think it is. I think the best for the people is actually going to stand up. It's the question I want to ask. Crowning this reading, illusion, delusion, smoke and mirrors, poor choices, you name it, lack of integrity, immediate future. Well, is it Russia or is it the painful birth of something new, something unexpected in the external position? Stable government in the internal position. It's also my mercenary card, but I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling that we're expecting the budget, we, the people, are expecting the budget to go one way and it doesn't. It feels like government holds, crossing the aisle to come together. This might be more about abundance. We've got actions having consequences and bringing balance, coming together, courage and strength. And then it's a different sort of celebration. And here is this leader. Now, is it Thune or something along those lines, the leader of the Senate? I'm not sure, but whoever this leader is bringing with him a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. On the base, we've got the oligarchs with the Ten of Pentacles. It's also an ending of a cycle card. The oligarchs facing a harsh truth. Trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat for those that are living in the life of luxury, trying to manipulate. But we've got the Queen of Cups revealing something, protection. So we've got Queen, King, Ace, Page, bringing forth some sort of emotional protection for those that are most vulnerable against this attempt to betray and steal. And a significant ending, an ending of the big handouts, because it is overreach and change is here now. The wheel is turning, and if you want the last cup, there's the Knight. We've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, the King, and the Ace of Cups. Emotional offers, emotional new beginnings, partnership new beginnings, something unexpected that takes us out by emotional surprise. You've got the emotional confusion and smoke and mirrors, but you then have the celebration. You've also got here a lot of cups here. This is a really emotional topic about disappointment with what's on offer, but you've got the wheel turning an offer being made, a new start. I don't think he's going to get the budget that he wants. He might like it, but I don't think he's going to get the budget that he wants. Now, I did think about something I wanted to have a look at. What was that? I suppose it's another way of asking. Will the oligarchs cuts get extended? 4.5 trillion. I'm sure Joe Blow on the street working at the convenience store on the corner don't get one. 4.5 trillion. Will the oligarchs get their tax cuts? Wow, how's that for 3 cards? Okay, the birth of something new, the nurturing, protective Empress, the Empress of Abundance. Ah, thank you. Their abundance is getting stopped. Their Empress energy abundance is going to be looked at and stopped, and there's a new plan coming forward. They're going to get their tax cuts? I don't think so. Secrets revealed, lunacy. They're going to some sort of uncomfortable false victory here. 3 of Pentacles can be the dark money behind the scenes, but being revealed with that Queen of Cups, an offer being made, and the Sword of Truth coming forward. Right. Those that are wanting to keep all the money in the top sector with the 6 of Pentacles are going to find themselves on shaky ground with the 2 of Pentacles. They got it, they haven't got it, they've got it, they haven't got it. They might find that they had it and they lost it. And amongst those that are in this very financially comfortable position, they might not be happy at the outcome. I think they're going to find their tax cuts are restricted. There's a harsh truth coming for them. There's the oligarch, end of cycle, end of cycle. And those that, I mean, it is my voter card when I'm talking about the election, but a lot of viewers readers have this as their Republican happy families, the so-called traditional family, which does not exist. Thought they had it all. They were getting it all. Yes, pour it into ours. Tower moment and disappointment. I don't ask me how it's going to happen, but I don't think they're going. I don't think the 4.5 trillion expense is going to go through. Could be some unhappy campers there. Okay, touch wood. Hope I'm right. See you shortly.